Well, I'll tell you what, guys, that pick on the Indiana Hoosiers by yours truly last night certainly sucked. Yes, so much for the latest version of my biggest college basketball play of the year. And as I always like to say, I hate when handicappers try to make excuses for why a big play loss. You either win or you lose. There's no such thing as a good loser. And I've heard so many handicappers and sports service operators over the years try to validate a loser. Oh, my team was right there. They were in the position for the cover, but they just couldn't get there. The play was good, but what? It was a loser. You win or you lose. It's not like they give you a 50% rebate because your team came close to covering. You win or you lose. There is no such thing as a good loser. And here's the bottom line, okay? The Indiana Hoosiers didn't get there last night. So instead of being 10-3 this year with my highest rated college basketball play since the season started in November, I'm 9-4. I mean, I can't cry about being 9-4, but damn well what? Damn well. I'll tell you what, I'm in a rush to do this report. God's honest truth, I'm in a rush to do this report because I'm going to get the rest of the stitches out from the oral surgery I had 3 weeks ago. So I've still got all these damn little strings hanging in my mouth. It's hard to still talk. So you're damn well right that I want to be greedy, and I would prefer to be 10-3 instead of 9-4 with those highest rated 15 dime plays, but it wasn't to be. I mean, Indiana really had no chance in that game. Yeah, I think they were up like 37-31 at halftime, and then Northwestern just came out. And this game was at Assembly Hall in Bloomington last night, and I think they scored like 12 of the first 14 points in the second half. Game, set, and match. I didn't even have to watch the second half of the game last night. I mean, chalk it up as a loss, rip up your ticket, over, gone with, and as I tell you all the time, I don't celebrate the wins. I certainly don't lament the losses. You have to move on, start focusing on the next money-making opportunity, and so be it. Now, in terms of guys that did win last night, my God, Anthony Red did it again. Hit 2 out of 3 50-dime plays last night. Purdue outright at at Illinois. The Atlanta Hawks getting the job done with a road win and cover as well. Here's the deal with Anthony Red, okay? His overall record the past 29 days, 30-13. And in that 29-day stretch, a $10 bettor has won $4,452. $4,452 in a 29-day stretch. And in that period, 50 dime releases, he's won 11 out of 14. 25 dime plays, he's won 11 out of 13. And tonight, he has a play even bigger than both of them. His 60 dime college basketball dog of the year. 60 dime college basketball dog of the year. Now, with A-Red, and I joke around about A-Red a lot, he is a ball buster. I'm not going to deny that. But he is a stern believer that the way to make money is juicy underdogs and underpriced favorites. Okay? He feels that this particular dog, and look at last night, had another dog, a road dog, Purdue, a 3-point pup in Champaign against the Illini, winning that game outright. Underdogs and underpriced favorites, the way to make money consistently in Vegas. Tonight, he feels this puppy is getting disrespected by the odds makers. 60-dime underdog game of the year. I just told you the records. You can see what he's doing. Another hot handicapper, Chuck O'Brien. Winning day number 20 out of 29 on tap tonight. 30-dime college basketball winner. Number 19 out of 23. Oregon and California. Just as strong as his 30-dime winner on Creighton on Tuesday night. Just as strong as his 30-dime winner on Wichita State on Wednesday night. So those are among the hottest handicappers going right here on the site. Oh, I would be remiss if I didn't mention Craig Davis as well, guys. 8-2 overall the past 3 days. Tonight, 30-dime Pac-12 game of the month, Oregon State and Stanford. Just as strong as his 30-dime winners on Baylor over Iowa State, and Louisville's cover against Syracuse on Monday night. I've got a couple of free picks coming your way. Hit 2 out of 3 free picks last night. Gee, should have used them instead of Indiana, huh? Cashing in last night. Let's see, what did I give you? Temple. Nice game by Temple, getting the job done at St. Bonaventure. Also gave you Tennessee easily over Arkansas as the Volunteers keep rolling in Rocky Top. And tonight I've got a couple of free plays. Pitt, West Virginia, and Arizona and Washington State coming up. But first, let me give you a money-saving discount coupon code that'll save you $11 off of a single purchase today. Once again, it's $11 off of a single purchase today, and it is a simple coupon code for you to use. Thursday 11. Thursday 11. The word Thursday, the number 11, put it all together, smush it together. Matter of fact, Real World, Jersey Shore tonight. So there you go. In honor of Snooki. we will go with Thursday 11. Thursday 11. That will save you $11 off of a single purchase today, Thursday 11. Let's talk about the free picks. First one is going to be Arizona. You know, last Thursday I used Arizona as a 5-game play. They were in revenge at home against Colorado, and they rolled over the Buffaloes in that contest. Then they came up totally flat on Saturday against a really bad Utah team playing at home in Tucson. Missed 10 of their first 11 shots. A horrific overall shooting performance in the game, especially from three-point territory. Found themselves on a 13-point hole early. Eventually did manage to win that game, but still, it was a really bad performance, and they struggled to a 70-61 victory. Now they find themselves in the beginning of the Washington portion of their Pac-12 road trip. But they carry a 4-game winning streak into Pullman tonight against Washington State. And this is a Washington State team that they absolutely dominated in the first go-round when they met January 28th. And I think they're going to be able to get the job done here this evening, because when these two teams met the first time in Tucson, in that particular game, Washington State lost their second best player to a season-ending knee injury in that contest, a game that Arizona won 85-61. Kyle Fogg in that game, 20 points to lead the Wildcats. Solomon Hill, 17 points and 11 rebounds. Arizona hitting 15 of 26 three-pointers in that contest. Now, it is true that Arizona has a big look-ahead game with Washington coming up on Saturday, because Washington beat Arizona by 2 points late January in Tucson. However, because of their lethargic performance against Utah this past Saturday at home, I think Sean Miller has his troops' full attention going into tonight's game. And in years past, and I'll use the last 3 years for example, Arizona has been 1-5 total straight up in this Washington State road trip. But this is an Arizona team that in years past, shall we say, skimped a little bit financially in terms of their travel considerations for this trip. This year, because of more chartered travel, it's made this difficult road trip when you go from Tucson up to Pullman. It's not like they have direct flights, you know what I mean? If you've ever been to that part of the country, it's made it a little easier for Sean Miller's troops. Plus, this is an Arizona team that's playing with confidence. Remember, when they had the Bay Area portion of their Pac-12 road trip 2 weeks ago, they went to Berkeley, ended California's 17-game home winning streak, and then 2 days later they went to Stanford and absolutely dominated the Cardinals at Maples Pavilion. So they're playing with confidence. Will this be another 24-point blowout? No way. But I think they can win this game somewhere around 4 to 5 points, so you're laying 2.5. I like them in this spot. Now, when Pittsburgh and West Virginia met the last time in Morgantown, I went with Pittsburgh. They won the game outright, 72-66 as a 5.5-point road dog January 30th. Now, this could be the last edition of the basketball version of the Backyard Brawl. Quite a few years with both teams leaving their respective conferences here shortly. But I like Pittsburgh in the rematch, and a rematch of two struggling teams. West Virginia, of course, has lost 5 of its last 6. Pittsburgh, after winning 4 straight, after losing 8 in a row, has now lost 2 in a row. But Panthers are playing at home at the Peterson Event Center, where they have won 6 in a row at home in the series. Trey Woodall, the point guard for Pitt, 25 points in the first meeting. Kevin Jones, the top player for West Virginia, has struggled throughout his career against the Panthers, although he did have 21 points and 13 boards in the first go-round in this series. You know, in the first meeting, which I just told you, Pitt won on the road. It was a game in which they trailed 17-9 early, and yet they did come back to win that game, 72-66. Again, West Virginia struggling, lack of confidence. They've lost 5 of their last 6. Pitt has won the last 6 at home in the series, the last 4 overall in the series. I'm going to go with Pittsburgh laying the 3 in this one. Good luck, everybody, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow morning.